Hi everyone, it's Tammy Walker with Tammy's Crafty Creations, and today I wanted to share with you how I put together this cute little lip balm book. I'm making things for my craft fair, so I put together about over 50 of these to sell. I'm going to show you how I put these together. Now, I got this idea from Lyric Lover 810 on YouTube. Her name is Amber over there. Thank you, Amber, for sharing your video with us. And I added a few of my own little touches by adding my closure and then stamping the inside of my greeting, or my, I guess it'd be a greeting, with the to and from and all. So I'm going to show you how I did that, which is pretty self-explanatory, but I thought I'd share anyway. So this is the little book we're going to work on today. The items that you'll need, I will go over those with you quickly, as I'm using Stampin' Up's Real Red for my base. And this base piece here, the biggest piece, is a 3.5 by 5.5. And then this strip here, which is for the lip balm to slide into, makes the little loop, is a 3 by 1. And then this little strip here for my closure is a 1/2 inch by 1 1/4 inch. And I will go over scoring with those with you in just a minute once I get done with the supplies. You will need 3 of the same size pieces of paper. 3 need to be decorative, the other one white, because we're going to do this on the inside. This will be our stamped piece. This will go on the inside opposite the stamped piece, and these two will go on the outside of the booklet for decorative purposes. These papers, I'm using some Michael's Recollection white there. And then the cute decorative paper is Holly Jolly Christmas. I get my paper, a lot of it, from Tuesday Morning. They really have good deals on their paper, and you know, it's really cute, and I have used this a crap ton. I'm about out of it, so I love this paper. I got it last year. Then you'll also need a scoreboard. I have my big old huge Martha Stewart one here I'm going to be using. I have a smaller one, but I prefer the bigger one when I can use it. Also, you need some snail and some liquid glue. I'm using Tombow. Both of those are Tombow. And then my stamps, inks and stamp set that I'm using is through Stampin' Up. I'm using my Real Red stamp pad. And then my 3 stamps that I'm using, I am using from 3 separate sets, but I will show you the sets that I'm using. I believe these are retired now, but Seasonal Chums, I'm using the to and from this packet. Oh, What's Fun, I'm using the Wishing You a Sweet Season from this one. And then the Stitched with Cheer, I'm using this little snowflake or star from that one. For our front decorative piece, this piece that'll go on the front, I actually found these little gift tags at, I believe it was either Dollar General or Dollar Tree after Christmas. You get 18 to a pack, and I believe I paid 50 cents for them. That's 18 different projects you could do with these, or you could use them for your gift wrap for next year. So I got these at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, one of the two. So you'll need one of those. And what I do, they're booklets, like a book type gift thing, a gift tag. I just cut the front off of it and use it and toss the other. And of course you'll need your chapstick. I'm using, of course I've already got it tore apart, but I'm using these flavors here. I got these at Walmart. I had bought a bunch of them from Big Lots after Christmas. It's a really good deal, and I ran out of those, so I had to go buy some more from Walmart. Still a good deal, $6 for 8, still not bad on that. So okay, I do believe, I'm using a red glitter jelly roll pen for some little decorative touches on some of my stamped areas. And if I can find it, I always end up losing that little thing, a little velcro dot. It's a 3/8 of an inch velcro dot that I'm using, that are self-adhesive. I got these from officesupply.com online, and they also have them in 5/8. These are great for your closures for your different projects. So, and I lost my other velcro dot too when I was trying to record this earlier, so I need to cut another one. I'll probably find them on the floor. Okay, so I'm gonna start with stamping my images to where it could dry, and then we'll start putting our actually need those over here. Start putting our base together and all, because these are, the stamp image needs to dry a second, and then of course your liquid glue pieces will need to dry a few seconds as well. So I'm going to open up my ink pad here. Let me get into the, let me zoom in just a smidge. Get into the frame. I'm just going to ink up my image here, and I really love these images. I know Stampin' Up's coming out with a new catalog soon, and which is great. But I love these stamp sets. I have a hard time to, most people will get rid of them. They'll sell them off for the new stuff, and I just have a hard time getting rid of them. So I like to reuse them. Okay, so stamp that one first. And then on the bottom, I'm going to do the to and from. Try to keep it fairly simple. Yep. And then I'm going to add this little star around the image here. So I'm going to do one at the top here, and then one just below the N on season, and then up next to the S. So we have that. Now while I got my image sitting here, I'm going to just take my little glitter pen. I'm going to add just a little dot of this little glitter red to the center of these little snowflakey starry things. That's all I did with that. Just a simple little cute touch. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side, let it dry while I work on the rest of this. Now my card base, I need to do some scoring. So I'm going to pull in my big old scoring board here. I love this thing. Okay, now I'm going to line it up, long edge on the top, which is the 5.5 inch edge. Let me move these out of the way so I can see my measurements. My first measurement on the 5.5 inch side is 2 3/8. Put it there, and then 3 1/8, and that's all you need on that one. Put it to the side. And then on my next piece, which is the 3 inch by 1 inch piece, we will need a score line of 3/4 inch, and then 2 1/4 inches. That'll make our lip balm piece there. And then our little closure piece is 5/8 inch. Just pretty much scoring it in half. Okay, so we're done with our scoreboard, and put it to the side. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue my little this little piece here to the front. I opened up, like my books to open from right to left. I'm right-handed. That's just kind of, and of course, books open that way. So you can have it open the other way if you wish. That's up to you. This is where I use my liquid glue to glue these tabs down. So I'm going to glue that down. I just eyeball it where the center is. Okay, and then just kind of hold it down a second. Alright, my cap on there. And then I'm going to go ahead, while my piece is nice and flat, and I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 decorative pieces to my front here. And for that, I am using my Tombow tape here, and I like to cover all the signs. I know a lot of people don't do that, but when I am selling stuff, I really like to make sure that it's not going to fall apart. I've had stuff fall apart before, like when I made it for gifting to somebody or making early, making it to, early to sell. I've had stuff pop off and it's like, oh no. So anyways, I am going to add my panel down, and see that covers that little flap there, so you won't see that flap. And then we're going to add this piece here to the back. Whoop, come on, it's being difficult. Now I love Stampin' Up's paper. It's nice and sturdy. It's a nice paper. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold the creases there. And then we're going to fold that down there. I'm going to go ahead and add my little Velcro dot to my closure. I'm just going to stick it down, and I'm going to leave the backing on it until I'm ready to close the book once I get all of my pieces on. So now I'm going to take this strip here, and I'm going to run my bone folder under it like that, and it breaks the fibers up, loosens them up to where it'll curl better. And then I'm going to fold those pieces back there. And then I'm going to add my liquid glue to my little tabs here. And then I'm going to attach this up against the scored edge here in the center. So I'm lining it up in the center and just put the scored edges, kind of line them up together. Not necessarily on top, but just together. And then do the same on this side. And that makes our little, I like to kind of squish it down in the center a little bit, open it up. that makes our little holder for our chapstick. So now I'm going to go ahead and add our decorative piece. And remember, this was double-sided. If you don't have double-sided, just find another piece of Christmas looking paper that you would like to use. Now, these could be used for birthdays. You can make these for wedding favors, shower favors, Halloween. I mean, just whatever. Everybody can always use chapstick, especially these cute fruity candy flavors. So let's see here. Now I'm adding this strip here, and this covers up that lip balm piece there to where you don't see it. And I'm gonna go ahead, I think my my fingers are already red. I think my gel pen is dry there, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. These go together really fast. I just had a lot to make, so I had to do this in like sets. Like I went through and stamped everything, and went through and cut all my paper, and it makes it go faster. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. So we got our booklet together. We got our front, and we got our inside pieces. Now I'm going to choose a chapstick to go in my little booklet, and I'm going to use the Twizzlers. Stick that in there and slide her on in. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and peel the backing off my Velcro closure, and then I'm going to line my edges up here, and then fold that over, and then that puts that other side of that Velcro down to where you don't have to try to match it up. Now you have a cute little Velcro closure. You can't really see that one. They're clear, so it's kind of cool. So you have your little Velcro closure. Now we need to add our cute little penguin to the front. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my adhesive here. I love these tape runners. I go through them so fast though. Okay, I'll let you see. I just kind of center it up. Make sure the edges are got somewhat equal amount, and the bottoms have equal amount around them. So, and that's it, guys. You got a cute little Christmas favor chapstick book. Like I said, I'll be selling these at my craft fair. Make and sell away. Like I said, this is not my design, so I imagine the person wouldn't have put them on YouTube if they didn't want nobody to copy them. So, but anyways, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.